Hey guys, so today we are going to be a dead princess, and if you couldn't tell, I chose Jasmine. So let's get started. So our eyes are basically going to be layering up different blues, starting with the lightest blue to the darkest blue. So you just saw me put on my transition color to set my base, and then I'm just going to start layering on all different types of blues, as you can see here. We basically just want to layer up the eyes, give as much dimension as you possibly can, and really go all out because it's Halloween. You're not supposed to be very subtle. Never subtle. So here you can see that I was struggling a little bit with the eyeshadow using a brush, so instead I go in with my fingers. Whenever you need to, you can always use your fingers, and that's what I'm using to put on my lid color. For this look, I ended up using the 120 palette from Shany Cosmetics, but you can always find any 120 palette. The best thing about this look is that you can do it all with makeup and cosmetics like that. So if you're running a little behind on what you want to be for Halloween, this would be the perfect thing to go through your drawers and make it happen. So here I finished the eyes, and I'm going to go in with a liquid liner and just really exaggerate those wings. I'm also going to take it in the inner corner, and I'm going to extend my inner corner out, and for a little more oomph. And I'm also going to go in and wipe up all the mess that I'm just made with a makeup wipe. And I'm going to just apply some inner corner highlight, put on some mascara, and also put on my falsies, which I can never do on camera. That's why you'll never see it. I'm sorry. And then I'm just gonna go and fix up my eyebrows. I will also have all the products that I use in the description box below. I'm just gonna tame my brows with some brow gel because they're always out of control. Then I'm just gonna highlight my brow bone. I used an icy blue color, to match the eyes. Now we're gonna go in with the face. I'm just gonna color correct a little bit because I haven't been sleeping very much. And then prime my face with the e.l.f. primer mist, as you probably saw in my September favorites, one of them. And then I'm just gonna go in with my foundation and put that all over my face and conceal my under eyes as well. Now just make sure you set everything with some banana powder, which I used for my under eyes, and then I just used powder foundation for the rest of my face. Just add a little more coverage. So this is where the dead part comes in. I'm going to start drawing black lines on my lips and extending them up, and then doing the same thing on the bottom lip. And this is going to create the teeth, I guess, for our dead princess. And then I'm just going to also extend my mouth outwards on both ends, just as you see right here. Add a little more teeth. Kind of gives the effect of your mouth decaying, or your mouth decaying, I guess, right? You know what I mean. Here I'm just filling in all the cracks in between my teeth. I found this to be the hardest part, just to make it look as realistic as you can, but even if you can't get it to look really realistic, it's gonna look realistic enough. And then I'm just gonna take some black gel liner. I made the lines with gel liner, and I'm also gonna take it and fill in the inner parts of my lips just to get rid of the rest of like the pink color. And here is where I start making the teeth. I just try to fill in each little spot with a white eyeliner. And then I like the effect that it gave when you kind of blended out the end of the teeth. It just gave a nice effect, because we're not really making the craziest skeleton or skull, but we want to look kind of zombie-ish, kind of dead, but not full skull, if that makes sense. And I just took a gray eyeshadow and just kind of put it all over the black areas on my lips. I just thought the black was a little too harsh for what I was going for, so. And then here I'm taking that same gray color, and I'm just going to create a nose for myself. And then I also go over it with a little more black just to intensify it just a little bit. Now we're going to make the hollows of our cheeks. We're not dead yet. Not 100% dead. Just very zombie-like. So here I'm just making those hollows of my cheeks and just blending it out a little bit. You can do it however you please. I would just take a smaller brush, kind of put the color everywhere, and then blend it out with a bigger brush. Then I realized my face is just a little too light to be, or a little too dark, I'm sorry, to be a zombie. So I took a bunch of white eyeshadow, put it all over, and then blended it out. Kind of gave that ashy look, that dead look, you know, because I'm dead, right? I'm just gonna take more highlight on the high points of your face, and then the best part is to shade, and that is what I'm doing here. I don't know why I really covered my bags before, but now I'm adding new ones. And just put a little bit of black liner in my waterline and smudge it out. Really just have fun with it. I just kind of found places all over my face to shade, and I used a lot of not a lot of blues. I had a lot of grays, blacks, browns, and purples. I just kind of mixed them all together, and that's how I made the shading on my face. I wanted to look angry, so I added a couple of lines on my forehead, right by my eyebrows, to look angry. Finished off the shading, and I am done. Add a little bit of a wig, add some jewelry, and you're all set to go. You are officially a dead princess. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Happy Halloween!